Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Corinne Pinter to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for being here in Atlanta. The one thing I want to say to everybody is it's nice to see familiar faces, but this crowd this year is about 100 participants more than last year, and the amount of first-timers here is amazing. So let's give all these first-timers a round welcome. So again, we're delighted to have you here and join us tonight as we embark on a remarkable journey. This year's summit theme is homecoming, and that symbolizes a sense of belonging, support, and unity we aim to cultivate within our community. And homecoming's fitting since the home of the Arthritis Foundation is here in Atlanta. Right? Yay, Atlanta. Tonight we have two exciting themes to explore: State Night and Connections. State Night allows us to celebrate the diverse backgrounds and experiences that make our community so vibrant, and is also a way to meet others that we live near. Furthermore, Connections will serve as the focal point of our evening. It reminds us of the importance of building meaningful relationships, fostering a sense of camaraderie, and finding solace in the support of those who truly understand our challenges. We will create lasting connections from invaluable bonds and leave the summit unified. Before we proceed, let us take a moment to acknowledge the incredible dedication and hard work of the planning committee members who have timelessly organized this event. So if you are a planning committee member, please stand up and be recognized. Right? So one thing new this year is these red lanyards are our planning committee leads. So if you see someone with a red lanyard throughout the weekend and you have any questions, please look for us, ask us for assistance, and please be sure to stop them and ask questions. So again, now I want to welcome our President and CEO, Steve Taylor, to the stage. Steve has over 3 decades of experience improving life for patients with life-altering diseases. Before joining the Arthritis Foundation, Steve served as president and CEO of the Sjogren's Foundation for 18 years. While there, he worked to make Sjogren's a household name, increasing awareness among the public and healthcare professionals. He also notably led the development of the first ever clinical practices guidelines for Sjogren's, a resource to help physicians treat, manage, and monitor their patients. Steve brings the same enthusiasm and drive as president and CEO of the Arthritis Foundation. He has established the organization's multi-year strategic mission plan, which outlines the foundation's clear pathways to finding a cure and improving the quality of adults and kids diagnosed with arthritis. Steve's leadership is guided by the foundation's strong community of patients and volunteers like all of you here today. Please welcome Steve.
Well, thank you, and thank you to Corinne for her leadership of this year's JA Conference Summit. I know I'm getting that wrong every time, but JA Family Summit, we truly appreciate the leadership that Corinne has shown, and also the amazing committee that have worked so hard to each and every year to bring this amazing event to life. You know, I want to stop for a moment and just ask those that are new, first-time attendees to a conference or a family summit to raise your hand. I want to welcome you on behalf of the Arthritis Foundation. Let's hear it for the first-time attendees. And now I'd like any families or that been to more than 5 conferences to raise your hand and leave them up for a minute. Who's been to more than 5? So those new families that are here, look around at those people that raise their hand for more than 5 conferences. They can surely lead you, guide you, and help you through this amazing experience so you can get the most out of being here. So I thank you for those that have been here to a number of conferences. Many of you have been on committees and helped us with this event, and we truly appreciate it. But the JA Family Summit is really, I know it's called a homecoming this year. Last year it was called a family reunion. The JA community is absolutely amazing here in the Arthritis Foundation. I became CEO last year of the Arthritis Foundation. I have 3 boys myself, so I know how important it is to be involved in your kids' lives. But of course, this is something that you didn't choose for your kids. And it's very important that you're here with them, but also for the kids to go enjoy meeting other friends that will last a lifetime. If you see any kids who have been to more than 5 conferences, they have best friends in the JA community, and it'll last them a lifetime, even through college. As you'll see tomorrow, some of our JA kids that are going to speak that have been with us a long time through their podcasts that they've started, and you'll hear how this disease might have been diagnosed to them, but it's changed their life as well. And so I hope you'll embrace, especially those new families, this weekend. Enjoy the experience. And by all means, if you see any staff with the green badge, green on their badge, please go up to them, or the red lanyards for the committee. They can help you as well, make sure that you get to where you need to go. Or if you just want to talk to someone, if a parent is here, they'll talk to you, trust me. So it's a great experience, and as long as I'm CEO, the JA community will be a cornerstone of the foundation. We truly support you all. Thank you. The other thing I'd like to say is the Arthritis Foundation is very much committed to the patient. But in the JA community, what's remarkable is not only are we committed to doing what's right for the patient, in the JA community, we not only do what's right for the patient, but we have the parents and the kids involved in every step that we do. We would not be able to deliver the amazing programs in JA Days, our JA Camps, our JA Family Summit, among many other things we do without all the amazing volunteers that serve on committees across this organization, locally and nationally. It's the one area of this organization I'm so proud of because so many volunteers help to make our JA activities happen. So thank you. If you're not involved nationally, I know many of this audience are involved locally, and we truly appreciate that as well. And now, before I turn it over to our National Board Chair, I do want to thank our sponsors who made the Family Summit possible this year. On the next slide, you'll see our presenting sponsor, Alpha Omicron Pi, a women's fraternity that's in over 135 collegiate chapters around the country, along with 100-plus alumni chapters. We could not do what we do in the JA space without AOPI's commitment, and you're going to hear tomorrow a little bit more from me about AOPI, and then you're going to hear from AOPI representative tomorrow as well. And then our supporting sponsors, Novartis and Genentech. We appreciate their support to the JA community. Can we give all of our sponsors a round of applause? And now it's my distinct honor to introduce our National Board Chair, Matt Mooney. Matt hails from the Atlanta area, but he's also a JA dad, and it is the first time at our national level we've had a national leader representing the JA community at the National Board National Chairmanship. So we truly appreciate Matt's leadership. He's one of all of you, and so please help me welcome Matt Mooney.
All right, there I am. First of all, I want to tell everybody, let's give Steve a big hand. Steve has done just, I think, an amazing job of really driving energy and bringing a lot of momentum back to this organization. We've had a weird 3 or 4 years with a lot of changes and a lot of COVID and a lot of headaches along the way. So I think Steve has done just a phenomenal job pulling things together for us and keeping us going the right direction. So first and foremost, welcome to Atlanta. Raise your hand if you, who drove in? Let's see. And then who flew in? Very good. Raise your hand if Atlanta has cooler weather than where you came from, because I know it's a mess. All right, we'll try. We'll see if the rain will cool it off a little bit. So, look, Atlanta is one of these spots where I'm a Texas guy originally, TCU. Grew up in Houston, but I've been in Atlanta since 1994. It's a great spot in the world. Good energy. No one's technically from Atlanta. Everybody's moved in from somewhere else around the world. So you've just got this great melting pot of ideas and themes and energy. So we've got an action-packed agenda for you here over the next couple days, but hopefully you'll get a chance to explore and see a little bit of the town as well. So really, again, welcome to Atlanta. We're excited to host here. And again, this room it's amazing to see 500 people, all the energy. And as Steve mentioned, first and foremost, I'm a JA dad. My daughter, Kat, who's now 14, was diagnosed at the age of 2. So we've been through this journey like so many of you. And I think when we got involved as scared parents. There's no other motivation than wanting to find a way to to crack the code on this issue and figure out a way we can resolve it and push for cures, push for innovation. And one of the things, as I've moved into, don't tell anybody, but moving into the national board chair, my huge part of my focus is you and is the JA community and how we drive energy and how we drive research. And all of you individually are so good at evangelizing and telling your story. And every week you educate people on, oh, I didn't know kids got arthritis, or this is JA and these are the medications and here's what we go through. And I think you individually do such an amazing job. This room does such an amazing job. But I think part of our responsibility as the Arthritis Foundation at the national level is to amplify that story and to be the evangelist and give you tools to further amplify your story. So that, when I look at kind of my mission over the next 2 years is to give you every tool, every resource, everything you need to tell that story louder and to more people and to educate. So maybe you go through a week, you don't have to educate 10 people on what is JA and what's my child going through. So I'm excited for, again, the energy in this room, what we can take away from this, what we will continue to push from a national level. Be loud, be vocal, tell us what we can do to help tell your story and to really push on this mission. So we're excited for the next couple days. We're excited for what we're going to take away from that. And just, again, really excited to have all of you here. Let's have a great couple days. Let's make some pandas. Let's make some friends. And just bring some great fun and enjoyment to this cause and keep pushing the mission. So thanks so much for being here. We'll look forward to a great event. We got Steve coming back.
So I have the honor of introducing our next two speakers. And as I was sitting there reminding myself who I'm introducing, they are the co-leads of our entertainment committee for the summit. I mean, what committee is not cooler than the summit's entertainment committee, right? And I will tell you, I saw their warm-up this afternoon. They are hilarious. I think you're going to have some fun for a few minutes with them before we release you all. But so please help me welcome Peter Rao and Dan Auslander, our co-leads for our entertainment committee.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone.
Well, hi.
As you can tell, my name's Pete Rao, and this is,
I'm Dan Auslander. How you doing?
and we are the Entertainment Committee co-chairs. Our whole purpose this weekend is to make sure you do two things. One, network, talk to each other, meet each other, live with each other, learn about each other. Secondly, as you can see, have a whole lot of fun.
We want you to have fun.
So, with that in mind, there are two things in your booklets, if you want to pull out both yours and your little one's booklets that you grabbed. And on page 16 of the big booklet, you'll find a checklist. That checklist is made up of a few things.
There's some really important things on the checklist. There's things like finding the restroom and remembering where it is. There's really important things like when you go into a group room, whether it's an adult or you're a kid, introduce yourself to your leader so everybody knows who you are. Also, find the grand ballroom. You can check that off right now. We've already done that. Welcome.
Well done. The next most important thing, or actually probably more important, is page 17 of that booklet. It is our bingo game.
It's a bingo card.
It's a bingo card. The whole point of this bingo game is for you to meet people. Each one of those blocks is somebody in this room. I guarantee you, with 500 people, you'll meet everybody. When? From now until Sunday night.
Saturday afternoon.
At 2 p.m., 2 in the afternoon. Everybody's a registered attendee. Everybody is eligible.
If you are a grown-up or a big kid and you have one of the program books, the bingo card is on page 17. If you are a little kid and you have one of these green folders with your activities, Don't worry, the bingo card is still there. It's a sheet of paper that looks like this.
For each corner, or excuse me, each square, to get a stamp, all you have to do is the person that you meet and learn about is write their name in the square. You will then bring a standard flip screens for me. There we go. So this is what the bingo card looks like. And then to win, all you have to do is find either Dan or myself. And trust me, oh, there's one more important thing.
What's that? Oh, wait. There's more.
There's more.
You won't be able to miss us because we're going to dress like this.
So we will be wearing beautiful, lovely.
They're green because JA.
Find
Yep.
us. Come find either Dan or myself. We'll be wearing these clothes all weekend.
And we're going to give you something in exchange for your bingo card.
You will
And it's
receive
also green.
yes, a green ticket. Standard bingo, five across, up, down, corner to corner. There's also 4 corners, 2 special games, which I'll show in a second, and your standard blackout. You can enter for every bingo. You will get a ticket for every bingo. At the end, we will draw all the tickets, and we have maybe not necessarily extremely valuable prizes, but definitely prizes.
Exciting prizes. Definitely exciting.
There is no limit on the entries, but you can only win 1 prize per family. And we may make a small change on that because we have an awful lot of prizes and 1 big one at the end.
So when do you get to win? You get to win at Saturday night at the party at the closing event. Now, this is really important. When you bring your bingo card to myself, to Pete, or to the volunteer table, we're going to make sure we get the ticket. Take your bingo card back. Keep going because the big winner is the coverall. All right. So
Exactly.
there's a couple of special ways we can win.
Flip
Those
flip one screen.
look
and
like
so
this.
You have either, come on, there we go, an A or an F. So you have plenty of opportunities, and yes, basically by the end of this weekend, you ought to have a blackout anyway. As you notice on the ticket, on the cards, there are not only things about JA families specifically, but there are also a couple of famous JA families in here.
Certain people
And
that you should meet.
if you don't know him anyway or know them, you'll get to know them real quick.
All right.
With that, to give you a little teaser, we're actually going to give out some prizes right now.
Okay. So, Pete's going to get into the box of prizes. I have some special helpers here who are going to hop up because I can't see anything out there in the lights, so I need them to help me. Hands up, please, if we're going to try to find the youngest attendee of the conference. So hands up if you have someone with you in your family who is younger than 6 months old. Anybody?
How we got someone under 12 months old?
Under 12 months old. Cool.
Oh, we got a couple.
Under 11 months. Anybody else? Under 10 months. I'm only seeing one family with their hands up. I think we have a winner. Cool. All right, next. And for being the youngest, they get a little AF plushie. The next is the blanket. Nope.
Oh, blanket.
The blanket. So who came from the farthest north? We've got to figure this out. Did anybody come from the state of Washington? We've got some Washingtons. Cool. Where in Washington? Everett, north of Seattle. Cool. Can anybody beat that? You'd have to be like the very north hinterlands of Minnesota or maybe Maine to beat Everett. How about Alaska? Do we have
We got
Alaska?
Alaska?
Anybody from Canada? Where in Maine? Like all the way up in Maine?
North end of Maine.
Where in Maine?
Otherwise, I think Washington wins it.
I think Washington wins it. Okay, over there.
Washington.
How about we're going to do the newest diagnosed, most recently diagnosed. This person gets a bag of foundation swag. Has anybody's AF Warrior been diagnosed in the last 3 months? Back there? Anybody else?
No?
I can't see. Are
Yep,
people showing me?
dead center.
Do we just have one? We got two? All right, how about last 2 months? Back there. You guys more than 2 months? Two of them. Last 1 month.
How many? Let's put it this way. How many days back by Steve?
Oh, we're going to have to do dates. Okay.
Well, days.
What's the date, Steve?
Anybody
50
less
days.
than 50?
Are we more or less than 50 days over here?
Going once. Going twice.
All right. Next one.
What do you got, Steve?
Oh, that's Jaden's birthday. Yeah. All right, are we good with that one?
Are we
Again,
good?
we can't see anything.
I'll
up here.
let you judge, Steve. You're a good guy. There's your winner. All right. Well done.
First person that can show me an NCAA collegiate team hat. Back there on the back right.
Winner back in the corner.
You get a Cobb County Visitors Bureau bag. Thank you, Cobb County. Okay, how about, I'm going to stay in the theme, an NCAA team shirt. Show me a college shirt. Stand up and show it to me. I saw Penn State over there first. The black one in the center? Okay, I'll take it because I can't see it. All right, and for the last Cobb County bag, how about an NFL team shirt? Okay, people who are eligible. Who moved first? I think the white shirt in the center, I believe, was the first one I saw. Wait, over there?
Otherwise, you can wrestle for it.
Okay. Yeah, they can fight it out. That's cool. All right, the tumblers next. Yep. Arthritis Foundation tumbler. How about another shirt this time? Judges that were watching? Major League Baseball. Show me a baseball team shirt.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Okay.
We'll trust the runner.
One more. Wait till my runners are ready. It's going to be one more shirt, and this is, are you ready? National Hockey League. I saw one over here. Did we see one faster than that? Runners? Okay.
Yeah, he's eligible.
It's San Jose, but we'll let it go. All right. We have one more, and this is the big one. This is courtesy of...
This one's courtesy of
Again,
Main
through the
Event.
Main Event, which is
Main
a
Event
restaurant.
that's over in the Battery.
So, we're giving this out right now. It's a big prize, but we want you to be able to use it when you have free time during the weekend. We need to figure out who traveled the farthest to get here, and they're going to be the winners of the Main Event gift card. Now, I don't want to take up any more time, so I'm going to hand it back to Steve, but if you've traveled a lengthy distance to get here, come see us in the corner and we'll sort it out.
And we're talking, if you're back to the Washington, if you're farther East Coast or corner Alaska, I don't think we had anybody.
I don't think we had Alaska. Did we have a Hawaii by chance?
Yeah, we have Hawaii.
All right. If you think you've traveled the farthest to get here, come meet us down in the corner here and we'll figure that out. And while that's going on, we're going to introduce our next speaker, and that is Abby Brown. Abby's the 2023 Planning Committee Vice Chair, and she's going to share some housekeeping announcements and other important information. Please join us in welcoming Abby to the stage. It's all yours.
Hi, everyone. Just a couple of quick housekeeping announcements. First of all, we want to encourage everyone to join the social media conversation surrounding this summit. We need to showcase our strength and resilience by using the hashtag #StrongerThanJA. You can share your insights, photos, and stories on your preferred social media platforms. Don't forget to utilize the event app to find essential information, connect with fellow attendees, and explore the exciting sessions available in the JA Cafe and other highlighted areas. The app enhances your summit experience and ensures you don't miss any valuable insight. Tonight's activities include the open house. The kids programs is available to register your children, and you can also check the classrooms that they'll be in for the week and meet their instructors. Also, you might have been noticing in the app, we have a new addition to this year's summit called the JA Cafe. The JA Cafe takes popular hot topics and puts them in a roundtable format in the atrium area outside. They're professional or peer-led discussions, and it's a great opportunity for you to have small group discussions during the conference. There will be staff members and volunteers around at the tables if you have any questions about the JA Cafe. In addition, I urge you to visit our exhibitors who offer valuable resources and information that can aid you on your journey. Take the time to engage with them, ask questions, and discover new tools and services that may benefit you or your loved ones. Exhibits open first thing tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, you will drop off your children at 8:45 in their activity rooms. Don't forget, our theme for tomorrow is Arthritis Foundation Spirit Day, so make sure you're wearing your green. We will have dedicated networking sessions that start promptly at 9 a.m. for moms and female caregivers, dads and male caregivers, and young adults. These sessions will provide an opportunity for peer support, sharing experiences, and connections with others who understand our unique challenges. Don't miss out on this valuable chance to build new friendships and gain insights from one another. There will be complimentary coffee and tea available before our first session in the morning. After the moms and dads and caregiver sessions, we will meet here at 10:30 for our opening and the first general session. Thank you for your attention, and let's make the most of this evening's activities. Together, we are stronger than JA.